and welcome to Kelly's Wordy Reactions. Thank you for stopping by the video. I invite you to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And I would very much appreciate it if you would do so. Okay, so today I am reviewing or reacting to the YouTube show entitled Titles, executive produced by Tony Gaskins Jr. Okay, today we saw Candace and Brian, and today's show was very intense. You know, it was a little bit different from the last three shows where we were introduced to Brian. We were introduced to the young lady. I don't know her name. I do plan on going back and looking at the other episodes so that I can review those as well. But today we didn't see her, so I don't remember her name. But I called her the clueless side chick. So at first we were introduced to Brian, Candace, and the clueless side chick. And we saw the interaction between Brian and Candace, or actually we saw the interaction between Brian and clueless side chick at first. So much so that we had no clue who Candace was when Candace, entered the scene. And then we found out that Candace is actually Brian's true girlfriend. And then we have, the first two episodes kind of giving us that introduction. And then the third episode showing a whole nother, more interaction between Brian and Candace. And then today's episode, very intense episode between Brian and Candace again. This time, as today's show comes on, Brian is sleeping out on the sofa. Candace is still very upset with him because she has found out that the book that she thought he bought her actually came from another woman. And so the scene enters with Candace, still, being upset about what she's found out on the last episode. And then Brian being very, just doing all of the grown boy tactics, right? It's so funny because it's just like, wow, this is just so textbook, when you're looking at it in person, like when you are the Candace of the situation and you are with a Brian and you're in this interaction, it's just like, you just have no clue how much this is so predictable. This interaction is just so textbook, but you don't know what you don't know. So it was just funny to be able to look at it because it's just like, wow, this is really crazy to see it acted out. It's so familiar, yet so, just like something familiar. It's like, I don't know, going in the refrigerator to get a drink of milk, and then you drink the milk and it's sour. It's just so sorry, I digress. Candace, she's upset with Brian. Brian is, coming with all the attitude. He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't have time for this. She's just being so ridiculous and so, why does she have to be bringing this up? Oh, he's trying to sleep. Now he's getting up. Now he's just so outdone. And, because she's upset, she wants answers. She's also found out that, which I don't believe was a part of the last show, but she's also found out that some of the time that he was supposed to be going to see his son, he was actually not with the son and the mother of the son at all. And then I believe that she also found out that at some other point that he had been sleeping with the mother of the son, and that was kind of something that she just kind of let ride, let slide. And so she's really, she's really just coming down, everything is just kind of like come to a boiling point. Like, it's just kind of like, Brian, the rubber has met the road. It's time for you to make some decisions. And she's pressing him to, as to why he has not made a commitment to her. And, she wants answers. She wants a commitment. She wants all the game playing to stop. And she wants something to happen now. So in all of the, heat, of the kitchen, Brian couldn't take it. So he got out the kitchen and he left the house. And she told him, if you leave, then, don't come back. I don't want you back. And, he left, he slammed the door. He didn't come back. He didn't really try to give her any answers. He didn't really try to give her any excuses. He did not apologize at all. It was just a mess. It was just the most hurtful mess. If you are in Candace's position, it's just the most hurtful, messy situation that you can imagine. Very traumatic, I would say. And of course, I'm speaking from experience. This is like, I don't know, up there with somebody dying that you really love. I mean, this is a very painful spot for her to be in. And when he leaves out of that door, we get to see the breakdown, and we get to see the heartache. We get to see the trauma and kind of the fallout of the emotions. And it's real and it's raw. And I feel like, unfortunately, so many of us have been there. And it really speaks to getting the point across. That's what I felt. I felt that, and maybe it's because I've seen so many videos and I've heard so many teachings and I've internalized the message so much that for me, it was just like a driving home of the point. And yeah, I felt it, and it was painful. It was painful to watch. It was painful to, I don't know, sort of reminisce on a time when you've been there or somewhere close to that. And I think it definitely speaks to you in the area of trying to figure out how you can never go there again, how the best way for you to keep yourself out of that type of position. So all in all, I am absolutely loving Titles so far. Just wonderful, like amazing. I think this is so good, such a good visualization to supplement these teachings with, because a lot of times, you know, you can hear somebody over and over and over, but when you can see it, when you can hear it and see it and just see it playing out, and it's so familiar. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, it will be so familiar, and but I think it's going to be medicine. I think it's going to be healing. And I think it's going to be the eye opener that that some people have been needing. So maybe they won't have to actually get to the spot where Candace is actually standing right now. So yes, I love it, love it, love it. 2 thumbs up. If I had some other thumbs, I'd put those up too. And I highly recommend it. So if you don't know anything about Tony Gaskins' channel, if you haven't looked at titles, or even if you even if you are a subscriber over there, but you haven't taken out the time to look at the episodes, definitely look at the episodes. Share them with people. You won't be sorry, and whoever you're sharing them with, they definitely won't be sorry, because you'll know who to share these episodes with once you watch them yourself. Okay, so I want to thank you so much for tuning in to this quick video tonight, or today, or whatever time you're looking at the video or actually listening to it, because I won't have much video on here. But I want to thank you for stopping in. And again, if you appreciate and value anything that I do over here, I would like to ask you to like the videos, to subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much. I will see you next time. God bless. Bye.